You know, something really eye-opening happened to me recently that made me rethink how I approached my evenings after work. I used to believe that evenings were just a time to unwind and relax, but I discovered that how I spent my evenings could completely transform my productivity, mindset, and the way I show up the next day, and even my mental health. Imagine working all day, giving it all your best, and finally work day is over. You get home and the first thing you do is to crash on the couch, scroll through social media for an hour, and binge watch some shows. That was exactly me a few years ago. I thought I deserved that time to do nothing, but this habit wasn't just helping me to recharge or grow. It was leaving me drained the next day, so I made a change. I want to share with you the 4 strategies that truly transformed my evenings and how you can implement them too. Here's what I learned the hard way. The end of a work day should be marked with a clear boundary. The first step to reclaiming your evenings is having a transition ritual that helps your brain signal work is done. If you keep taking work leftovers home, you will never maximize the use of your evenings. Think of your brain like a switch that needs to be flipped from work mode to a different mode called the home mode. Without this ritual, you can find yourself thinking about work all evening long, and that's a surefire way to burnout. I started with just a simple step. The moment I finished work, I will take 10 minutes to reorganize my workspace, clear my head and wrap my head or my lingering tasks up. This ritual helped me transition from work to personal time. This mind shift frees up my head even during my 45 minutes commute back home. I stopped carrying the weight of work into my evenings. Studies also show that having a boundary between work and personal life can boost your productivity and reduce stress. Create your own work ritual. It could be something as simple as taking a walk after work, or doing a quick meditation session just after work, or making a cup of tea. The idea is to create a mental break that separates work and home. A well-designed evening will require digital boundaries. Screens have become the ultimate evening trap. We check our phones for emails, scroll through Instagram, and end up staring at our screens all night long even when we should be in bed. But do you know that blue light from screens messes with your circadian rhythm and makes it harder for you to fall asleep? I used to spend hours on my phone, but I committed to a no screen zone after 8:30 p.m. This means no phone, no TV, not even computer. This is the biggest transition you can make for your evening productivity and for your well-being overall. Instead of scrolling endlessly, I'll read a book. If you come back late daily just like I do sometimes, keep a book with you during commute or play the audio version of that book so you listen along, or you can listen to a podcast or even spend quality time with family if that's what works for you. Your brain needs time to relax before sleep, and reducing screen time is scientifically proven to improve your quality or the quality of your sleep. Recovery happens in the absence of screens, and studies again shows that engaging in relaxing activities like reading or journaling before bed helps your mind unwind, setting you up for better rest and a more productive tomorrow. And so pick a time in your evening that works for you to shut down screens and replace them with something that helps you boost your productivity or help you recover. Trust me, your future self will thank you. The third strategy I implemented was something that made a huge difference: evening planning. Your morning isn't the best or most important part of your day. Your evening is. And why? Because how you structure your night determines how the next morning feels. The brain works in pattern. If you're always scrambling to figure out what to do the next day, it adds unnecessary stress to your life. But if you plan the night before, you set your brain up and also your life for success. I started spending 15 minutes each evening preparing for the next day. I will list the most important tasks for the next day, set priorities, and organize my workspace for the morning. This doesn't just prepare you For the next day, it also signals to your brain that it's time to relax, knowing that tomorrow is already taken care of. In fact, research has also shown that having a clear plan for tomorrow or the night before reduces your anxiety and improves your overall performance. When you plan ahead, your brain can go into a restful state, knowing that you're organized and ready to tackle the day ahead. And so take a minute each evening to plan for the next day. This will help you sleep better and hit the ground running the next day. Energy is a real currency, not necessarily time. And if you've done strategies 1 to 3 very well, you are well prepared and on your way to manage your activities and your energy very well, even in this stage. We all talk about managing our time, but if you are too drained to make use of your free hours, what's the point of having enough of time? I used to think if I had more time, I could do anything, but I realized that I was spending my evenings exhausted and unproductive, even though I had plenty of hours to work with. What I needed was a shift in focus from time management to energy management. The key is to recognize your energy levels throughout the evenings and align your activities accordingly. Instead of seeing your evenings as one single block of time, break it into 3 distinct phases. The first is recovery time, which should be around 1 hour after work, and which is almost taken care of by strategy 1 if you looked and did it very well. This is the time you need to relax and not just make decision. Your brain needs a break from all the hustles of the day. This is the time to engage in activities that helps you unwind without effort, like walking, stretching, or simply sitting in silence. The goal here is to recharge. The next is growth time, typically 2 hours. And now that your energy is restored, this is when you have time to do mental work, a little bit of things that take you further and help you grow. This time is to invest in activities that foster growth. A hobby you're passionate about, a workout, or even learning something new. This is your golden hour for growth. And the next and last is what I call the connection phase, which typically should be 1 hour before bed. As your energy naturally dips, it's time for activities that don't necessarily require much mental effort from you but are also enriching. This is the time to connect with your family, friends, read, or even reflect on your day. These activities promote relaxation and prepare you and set you up for a restful sleep. Some days will completely feel out of plan, and that's okay. Once I started organizing my evenings like this, I noticed a huge difference. Not only was I more productive, but I was also more fulfilled. Being aware of my energy flow gave me the clarity I needed to make the most of my evenings. And so if you're looking to transform your evenings, start by tuning into your energy and design your post hours or post after work hours around these routines. Routines may feel mundane at first, but they lay the foundation for automatic behaviors that propel you towards greater productivity. The power lies in creating a system that works for you, setting your evenings up for success. Start now and be intentional with your time after work. Implement these strategies and watch how your evenings transform. You will not only accomplish more for yourself, but also set the stage for continuous improvement, making each day better than the last. Thank you for watching, and please like, share, and leave a comment below. I'd love to hear from you. Take care of yourself and always make your evening count. Bye bye.